Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Ready?
Hi, I'm Sharon.
Hi, I'm Rich, better known as the Yarn Boy.
And this is episode 231 of the Knit Style Show.
And this is, of course, the one and only
Jamie.
Look at the camera.
Look
What
at
are
the
you looking at down
camera.
there? What's so important down there? A bone?
So, Jamie was in the doghouse this morning.
Oh.
Here's a Jamie story for you. So, every morning I let him out of his crate and he runs downstairs and I get his leash on and we go out. This morning he decided to chase the cat. So, he chased him into the dining room and was chasing him around, and I was trying to catch him. I just was going to get treats, and I went into the living room. He walks up to the couch and lifts his leg.
But you caught him before he
I caught him before
deposited any
Yes.
wetness.
And I clapped my hands and I said no, and he knew he wasn't supposed to do that. He's been really good. He hasn't had a pee accident in the house in a month. Like, he's been really good.
Yes,
but he had to go. So anyway. But I brought him outside and he did his business. He's been really, really good. We went to dog obedience school today. He's doing excellent. Mm-hmm. Rich took some video, and if I remember, I'll take some video off the phone and insert it in here so you can see what a good job he's doing.
You want to get down. You don't
Yeah,
like
he
your collar.
does.
Say hello.
Goodbye.
Hello. Goodbye.
Hello.
Hello. Goodbye. Hello. Want to stand on the bar? Oh, how about that? Hey, that's pretty good, huh? Want a drink while you're up here?
Oh.
No? Okay. All right, well, I'm going to take this off.
So
Look! Jamie's handiwork. A ripped knit style
Yeah.
tag.
He's terrible with
that's
yarn.
so good.
I was crocheting the other day and I left my yarn bag open, which is a big mistake. And he took my little mini skein out and just didn't rip any yarn, but just ripped the ball apart.
It was all over, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, the ball was apart.
Yeah.
And I came downstairs and saw all this yarn
So I have to
winding all over.
I just have to make sure I
Always have to be
zip
indoors.
everything up.
Okay.
If you get any yarn in the mail from me and he's played with it, I won't charge any extra for dog drool. I promise.
Bye.
So far, he hasn't gotten into the yarn that's been sold, really. I mean, he might have grabbed a couple skeins off, but I usually get them away before he does any damage. He's just something else. He really is.
Has he lifted his leg on any skeins? No.
No. Thank God. No. He's been good. He's been really good, except for this morning. He had to go. And it was,
Well,
time.
The cat usually isn't down that early.
No, the cat usually stays upstairs.
He waits for me to come down.
Yeah, he just happened to be downstairs. And Jamie can't resist that cat. He just loves him.
No, he cannot. He tortures the poor animal.
So he's doing excellent in dog obedience school, really well. And I think we're going to enroll him in an agility class starting in May. We'll see how he does with that. I mean, he's the kind of dog, I think, who would thrive with activity. So, we have time. We're retired. Let's take him to some classes. It's fun.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, pork chop, you're in for it now. Uh-oh. Don't let him get a hold of her.
No.
What is Richie doing to you, pork?
Oh, nothing. You can sit there and watch the show.
Well, you gotta show the people what you just put on her.
What? I put on... You have a Shakespeare collar. You are now... I know, I'm a pork spear. Pork McChop spear.
That's not something you want to be.
No. My ear's gone. Oh, it's stuck behind the thing. Sorry about that.
Oh.
Does that feel better? Oh.
You look like a clown.
I ain't here insulting him. Call him a clown.
I'm so sorry, pork. Oh, no, now she's going to go pout in the
Yes.
corner.
No. Okay, let's get the show on the road. I have to
I
cut
know.
lawn.
We're just gonna cut
Unfortunately, it's that time of year it's come back to haunt
Okay,
me.
so I have a
Understand.
giveaway from
Giveaway?
last
Who won last week?
That's what I'm about to show you.
Oh.
So last week's yarn was this
That was
beautiful,
oh yeah, that was beautiful yarn.
purple
Which lucky person won that?
DK yarn, and the winner of that
Oh,
is
Yarn Boy. Cool.
Oma Ann. Congratulations, Oma Ann. Send me an email, Sharon@knitstyleyarns.com, or contact me on Ravelry Stitch Mistress. And she thinks that you should be knitting more.
I think I should be knitting more too.
And Oma Ann also said she's a new subscriber, even though I know you've watched, because I've seen you comment before. But thank you for subscribing. If you're not subscribed, please, that would be amazing if you would subscribe to the show. Give the show a thumbs up. If you love Jamie, give the show a thumbs up. I would really appreciate that. It helps people find our show, and subscribing helps find our show. I promised I would give shout outs to people who are new subscribers.
I do. I agree. I have to knit more.
So Oma Ann was a new subscriber. Tamara. Hi, Tamara. She said she loves our podcast. She loves looking at the knitting and the yarns and everything else. Thank you, Tamara. And Renee. Hi, Renee. Renee's mom is teaching her to knit.
What does she want?
Renee's mom is teaching her to knit.
Oh, good.
So I hope you get some ideas from Knitting Podcast, Renee, and welcome to our show. Thank you for subscribing.
And don't worry about being slow and making mistakes. That's me.
If you have someone in your house who can fix your mistakes,
it's no big deal.
It's a huge help. It really is. Otherwise, you're just gonna you can look on YouTube to how to fix mistakes. I actually have 2 videos on how to fix mistakes. If you're interested in that, you can go to my playlists, and there are some videos there about that. Okay, so I have a new giveaway for this week in this box.
Oh, sparkly green.
It is sparkly green Vitellana sock yarn. It is Vitellana Shimmer. Colorway is Tangles. 70% superwash merino, 20% nylon, 10% stellina, 399 yards. Would be beautiful socks or a beautiful shawl. So that is our giveaway this week. And please leave a comment down below. You can comment on anything you would like. Why don't you tell me what you're going to be knitting this summer? Because the weather is getting nicer. I'm going to talk about a project that wasn't on my radar, but I'm thinking of casting on for the summer. And yeah. So tell me what you want to knit in the summer months. Some people don't like the wool in their hand. I don't care. I'll knit anything all year. I'll knit the heaviest yarn. It doesn't matter to me. But yeah.
I won't be knitting anything this summer.
Yes, you will.
I have too much to do. Oh, when we go when they're going away though.
Yeah, but when you hang out by the pool, you knit. All right. So let me talk about what I'm wearing today.
What are you wearing? Oh, that's very nice.
This is a shawl that Donna knit for me as a sample, and it hasn't gotten really much wear at all. She knit it a couple years ago. Sorry, Donna. This is the Close to You shawl by Justyna Lorkowska, and it is a free pattern. And it is knit out of my yarn, and I can't remember. I don't have this color in the shop, but any of the colors in my shop would make a beautiful Close to You shawl. It's perfect for speckled yarns.
Is this about how big mine's going to be?
Yours will be bigger.
No.
But yeah, it's very, very pretty.
It's very pretty.
She actually dropped a stitch that I've been meaning to fix. It's got a little... I have yarn to fix it. I have to find it and do that. But anyway... we went out to lunch today with our daughter, and I was looking for something to match my outfit. And this actually matches really nicely. Matches this little short sleeve top I have on. So I just recently bought this cropped denim jacket. And I really like it. It's very flattering. And I've decided I can wear cropped garments. So I've been kind of looking at cropped knitting patterns. And
What's the crop? The long in the back and short in the front?
no, cropped
Oh.
is just short.
Short.
I'm short-waisted, so I can wear
like
cropped.
your jacket. It's cropped.
Yeah, I can wear cropped styles because my waist is pretty much not a... Well, I have a nice waist that goes in, but it's short. So crop styles look fine on me. So I'm thinking of casting on the Justyna crop by Caitlin Hunter. A lot of people are knitting it now, and I may dye yarn for it. So watch for that. I might cast that on after I finish my project, my sweater project that I have on the needles now, which I'm going to show you.
Okay.
So I'm actually a little obsessed with colors and picking colors for the Justyna crop. So yeah, that's what I've been doing today, is looking online for color combinations. I think I might do mine in black, gray, mauve, and sage, I'm thinking. So we'll see. All right, so I've been working on Floof, and I finished sleeve number 1, and I am about 75% finished with sleeve number 2. It looks very strange because I haven't...
Well, yeah, that's pretty cropped.
Yeah, it's very cropped.
That's really cropped.
It's like cropped under... It's a boob holder, basically, right now.
Yeah.
So, this is Floof.
Not even. I don't even think it go down that far.
The pattern is by Skeindeer Knits. And I'm knitting it out of JC Rennie yarn and held together with mohair that I dyed in the Tiny Eggs colorway. And I love how it's creating, holding these two together are creating this beautiful marl. The mohair is very light and the wool is darker, and I love them together. I'm very happy with this. And I expect to be done with this in the next 2 weeks. So that will be sweater number 3 this year. Is it number 3? Yes, sweater number 3. I'm not too happy with sweater number 1. I may frog back. I may frog the whole thing. I'm not really happy with it, but we'll see. That's a story for another day. But I could not resist casting on a shawl.
Oh, of course.
I needed some like mindless small knitting rather than carry around a big sweater. So I was organizing my stash, and I pretty much organize everything once a year. So I was in my stash just making sure I liked everything I still had, and didn't.
Must have taken you all day.
No.
No.
Took me, and I don't have that much, honestly. But I went through, I have a little drawer that has all my shawl yarn in it. And 3 skeins that I bought separately kind of popped out together, and I was like, ooh, these 3 look really beautiful. So I started another Wick shawl by Helen Stewart. I knit a Wick shawl last fall, and I love it. It's one of my favorites. It's just a simple triangle, not an asymmetrical triangle, just a regular triangle. And I had a skein of hedgehog fibers, a skein of wool and vine, and a skein of stranded dye works that I think work perfectly together. So this is the start of my shawl. This is the hedgehog. It's in the pistachio color. This is wool and vine in a one-of-a-kind Haunted AF. If you don't know what AF means, you can Google it. But I'm not going to say the words because they're bad words. Do you know what it means?
What?
If someone says something is something AF, do you know what AF stands for?
AS or AF?
AF.
AF.
Mm-hmm. So this is Haunted AF.
No.
Okay, I'll tell you after the show.
Yeah, tell me.
You want me to tell you now?
No, then people will hear.
Yeah, because it's a bad word. It's a word that you use very often.
Oh. Okay, now I know what it is.
Okay. It's your favorite word.
Yes.
Anyway, this is a family-friendly podcast. So the third color is a color I got at SSK in the prize box, or the bag, in our bag, prize bag. And this is 424. And this is by Stranded Dye Works in her singles base. They're all in the singles. So look how nice those go together. Aren't they pretty?
Yeah,
They're perfect.
The bottom, yeah.
They're perfect. Except for one thing.
No.
I messed up the pattern. Because this beautiful Haunted AF, which is this mauvey, Kristen, she dyes the most beautiful mauve. Mauvey, like gingerbready color, was supposed to be color A, and it was supposed to be here.
No.
And I used it as color B. But am I going to rip it out?
No.
Absolutely not. I'm going to go rogue and it doesn't matter. So this beautiful hedgehog fibers skein. I'm a hedgehog fibers virgin, by the way. I've never knit with hedgehog before, and this is my only skein of it. In the pistachio colorway. I'm just going to add this back in, and I'll stripe it however. I don't really, it's fine. It doesn't really matter.
You're going to go rogue.
Going rogue with the colors. I'm just going to add this pistachio back in and maybe do some color blocking or whatever. It's fine. Who cares? It's fine. Silly to rip out all that work. Because it doesn't really matter. It's a triangular shawl. The pattern doesn't change. It's just the color choices. And it's going to look great no matter what I do. So that's it. That's what I've been working on.
Got a new bag, or that was last week?
I have a new bag.
Oh, okay.
Rich is pushing me toward showing my yarn. Okay, so last week, thank you so much for purchasing my Game of Thrones skeins. Most of them are sold out. I'm going to be dyeing some of my older Game of Thrones skeins this weekend. I had some from 2 years ago that I'm going to resurrect, perhaps, or I don't know, do some new ones. So I also put in a little cheeky discount in my newsletter only, for newsletter people only. So if you want a discount, subscribe to my newsletter. I'll leave a link down below. You can go to my website also and subscribe to my newsletter. And I think I might be putting in little discounts here and there when I send out my newsletter. So watch for that. This week I have one. It was the Easter holiday, so I didn't do a lot of dyeing this weekend. So I do have a bag.
Oh, that's a nice one.
Isn't it pretty?
Little campers.
Read what it.
They still made campers like that.
Read what it says.
We don't camp, we glamp.
We don't camp, we glamp. Do you know what glamping is?
No.
You don't? You never heard of glamping?
No.
Can you figure out what glamping might be?
It's all show camping.
What?
Show camping.
Show camping?
No.
Glamping is glamorous camping.
Well, that's the same thing as show camping. Oh, glamorous. Okay.
Glamorous. So
okay.
instead of being in a tent, with hot dogs over the fire, you have this beautiful camper with, a stove and all sorts of.
Campers.
Aren't they cute?
Oh, they should still make those.
We thought of getting a camper, but then
the thought of camping said, nah.
We are not campers.
No. To
Neither one of us.
To me, vacation is room service.
Yes. You camped when you were married to someone else.
Yes, I didn't like it. It was horrible.
You have horror stories of
Yes.
camping. I never camped. I camped like once growing up. My father hated it. So we owned a cottage. My parents owned a cottage on a lake. And we used to do that. So that was definitely glamping. we had all the comforts of home at that cottage. And so I never really camped either. So we thought about getting a small camper, but then we would have to buy a truck.
Yeah, something
and then we have to pack all the food and cook.
Yeah.
No.
No, people at camp will tell you it's no big deal.
No, we'll rent Airbnb.
I'm too old for that.
No, we're not doing that.
No.
So let's look at the yarn. Let's find the yarn. Okay, so I think this is the first I've really seen the yarn kind of together with the bag. I think it looks really nice. What do you think?
Oh yeah, the dark blue and
Isn't
the
it
pinks
pretty?
and the yellows and the green. Yeah, very nice. I like those little campers.
So
They're
this
cute.
is We Glamp.
We glam.
We Glamp. We do not glamp.
No.
But many people do.
Oh yeah, that's fine if you like that.
Oh,
I don't like that.
You know, I probably would like it if we were younger. You know, but we never really, I don't know, we did other things.
I don't want to do it at this age.
I knew he was not into it at all. I knew when we got married, like, he was not into it at all. And that's perfectly fine. And I was fine with that. And now, no. We're, like I said, we'll just rent Airbnb somewhere.
Yes, Airbnb. That's glamping.
Yep. So we can have all the comforts of home.
Nice little flat.
When we
somewhere.
go in the fall, we rent
A beach
a
house.
beach house, the same property that my parents owned back in the day. They don't own it anymore, but I rent it back. And yeah, that house is huge and it's lovely. And even though sometimes it feels like roughing it because he doesn't have a lot of great cooking utensils there, I have to bring all my own.
Mm-hmm. You don't want to use anything he's got there because everything has an expired date.
Oh my
of
God. This guy.
3 years ago.
He's a single guy and he just doesn't cook, or I don't
Well,
know.
we go buy our own stuff, so that's fine.
We
That's
do.
roughing. That's about as roughing it as I want to get.
Yeah, we go get sushi.
Yeah.
Bring it back.
You found a sushi place in
You
Watertown.
found a sushi
Oh
place.
boy.
Okay. So speaking of glamorous,
Oh, that's very
isn't
pretty.
this
Yes.
cool?
It even matches the
So I
bag.
was into these like flamingo-y peachy pinks this week. So I decided to do one with a really awesome black speckle. I'm calling this. So this is a glamorous color with a glamorous colorway name. This is called Cocktail Party.
Ah,
Isn't it great?
yes.
Perfect for you. So this, make sure we can get it in the frame. So this is Cocktail Party. I love it. My other name I was thinking of is Cocktails and High Heels, but I like Cocktail Party better.
Okay.
Because I was just thinking of everybody with their black high heels, wearing their little party dresses. Okay. And then I only have one other color this week. You like that?
I like these little campers.
Isn't it cute?
They used to make them like this. Oh,
They did.
really cool looking. Now they don't. Now they're like 34 feet and walls
No, they
that
have
slide
some.
out.
We saw some cute campers when we were looking for campers. We saw some cute ones.
Not like that.
Yeah. These are really retro. Okay. This is a Game of Thrones reference. This colorway, and I love it. Jon and Dany. Because Jon Snow and Dany are currently in a romantic relationship. I do not know how long it's going to last.
I don't think long.
Because she found out his secret, and
Maybe someone didn't watch the show yet.
I'm just saying without spoiling what the secret was. And yeah, if you haven't watched the show yet,
Thanks, Sharon.
I can, honestly, there are so many spoilers online, you're going to get spoiled. You're not going to get spoiled by me. But anyway, so she knows his secret, and I don't know if they're going to be a couple much longer. And either one of them is going to, one of them could die this week coming up. So
Oh, the great battle.
Yeah. Anyway, while it's fun while it lasted, I don't know how much longer it's going to last. But this is Jon and Dany, and I love it. And it looks really nice with denim. doesn't it? Look great with jeans. So, yeah, that's it. I didn't dye a lot because of Easter. In fact, I was dyeing on Easter, and Richie's like, "You're dyeing?" I'm like, "Oh, I just have one more thing to do." So, yeah. So the updates are every Wednesday at 8 o'clock. All of these should be in the shop by the time you see this show. Yeah, if you want to shop early, just make sure you're at the shop on Wednesdays at 8, because that's when I put all my new yarn in. Okay, that is it.
Okay. Now I go do lawn. Oh boy, I hope the tractor starts or I'm in trouble.
You had the tractor tuned up last year. It better
Yeah, but the
freaking
battery might have
start.
died over the winter. Then I'll have to charge it.
Oh, the fun of home ownership.
I know if I had to do over again, I would have bought a tiny... No, not. I would have bought a townhouse with hardly any property.
You had a townhouse with hardly any property when I met you.
Yes, and it was very nice.
Mm-hmm. It just was right across the street from your ex-wife.
Yes.
So,
And I would rather
needless
live
to say,
I would have rather lived in hell than lived there.
needless to say, we moved out of there pretty quick. Okay, so with that, we're going to end the show.
Good. We should end our show with singing a song together. Like they used to do on TV back on Julius LaRosa.
That I don't know, but...
Neither do I.
I don't know that.
Name sounds familiar.
Wait, what was the song? What was the show where they used to end with a song?
I don't know, somebody... Oh, Jack LaLanne used to sing a song.
Jack LaLanne is way before my time.
He used to sing... Well, he's dead too, but anyway.
He is dead. But there was another one. Was it Carol Burnett? They all sang a song together.
Oh, no.
Was it then? I can't. I don't even know the words. But if you know that show where they used to sing that song, something about it's nice to be all together.
I'm so glad we had this time together, just to have a laugh or sing.
Or something like that. If you remember that, let me know in the comments down below. Probably no one knows what I'm talking about.
No, I'm sure no one knows what I was talking about.
I definitely
No,
don't.
I remember my mother used to watch Jack LaLanne on a little black and white TV.
Did she exercise?
Yeah, with this stupid thing that he would sell as rubber rope.
It's rubber rope?
I used to sit there and watch it. He used to end the show. He used to sing a song. He had a nice voice.
I bet
nice
he did.
Nice baritone voice, yeah.
He lived a long time.
Yeah, well, yeah. Well, he did. I read that he said he didn't want to die. It would ruin his image, but he died anyway.
Well.
Anyhow.
So, let's end it. We hope you have a great week.
Mm-hmm. It's something beautiful.
And.
For me. Oh.
And.
Cheers.
Cheers. Alright, we don't have much battery, so...
Is the sound on?
Yes, should be. It's plugged
Hello?
in.
Hello?
It's plugged in. Oh. He looks so cute. Look, you're all fancy today.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, Mommy, I'm Yorkshire.
Yorkshire. He's a Yorkshire Terrier. This is from his Shakespeare bark box that we got last month. He loves it. He's not happy with it, but he looks adorable. All right, you ready?
Be a little classy now and then.
You ready to start? We just have to wait. Just have to make sure it's not anybody I need to talk to. No.
Be somebody who will leave a ridiculously long message.
Oh, I hope not.
Hi. I'm Frank from Prudential. How'd you like life insurance? No, Frank.
Good impression.
How would you like? You might need it if you don't get off the phone.
Okay.